police custody in July of 2011. Much more on Fox 6 Wake Up and throughout the day tomorrow. Our big story tonight at 10, hero on the highway. That's what some are calling a Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy who saved a baby on I-43. He's trained to save lives.
But what he did yesterday, he has never done on anybody before, and he gets choked up when he tells the story. Fox 6's Jeremy Ross reports.
And this baby, can you help me do CPR?
The desperation in a mother's voice is obvious through a 911 call. Her 7-month-old girl struggling for air as she's parked on the interstate. What is less apparent is the adrenaline shared by a complete stranger.
I was shaking for about an hour after this happened, and every time I tell the story I get all worked up about it. So
Milwaukee County Sheriff Deputy Jeffrey Mike responded to the call. He has updated CPR training, but clearing the airway of a baby poses more challenges than an adult.
Infants are definitely a little harder because they are small. You got to be careful of how you give chest compressions and how things go.
He eventually placed the 7-month-old on the hood of his squad. Life-saving techniques began to show life-saving results.
After I got those breaths in her, we started doing chest compressions, and then the baby closed her hand. The mom pointed out the baby just closed her hand, and then her eyes fluttered open.
Mike says after mom and baby visited the hospital, both are doing fine. A great result for a 16-year veteran of the sheriff's office who has never had to call on this kind of training before.
It's the first time getting CPR on anybody, so.
A man some call a hero. The deputy still realizing the magnitude of his act and the importance of his training.
I think, I saved her life. I'm very happy that happened. It's very emotional.
The Milwaukee Fire Department tells us the baby has some kind of underlying medical condition. Deputy tells us the mom has thanked him over the phone and asked to meet him in person. We'll see if that meeting takes place. Live in the newsroom, Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News.
I bet it does. Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy. Another Milwaukee County Sheriff's deputy is making news on I-43, but this story not so happy. The deputy's SUV was hit by a minivan, and the accident